What's going on? Sunny here. And in today's video, I'm back at you with more acting as if. Okay, and I want to break it down into such simple terms today, and I want to give you the best process on how to act as if you already have manifested your goal. I'm going to show you the 4 main mindset shifts that you need to make to carry out this process. And then I'm going to teach you the 3 daily action steps that you should be doing every single day, right? In order to further facilitate the manifestation of your goal and to really always be in the living embodiment of the energy of having your goal fulfilled. That's true acting as if. That is being as if. Before that, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I put out a new video. It's on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Every here now and then, I throw in a video extra in the week. However, also, if you want to enter to win my free reality transurfing cheat sheet, okay, with all the reality transurfing concepts just condensed into a simple little cheat sheet for you, you can enter down below by commenting the phrase I am and just giving this video a thumbs up. But other than that, let's get right into the video. Let's get into the first mindset shift that you need to make, right? We're going to go through the 4 mindset shifts and then we're going to get into actions. Let's talk about the first mindset shift. And to relay what I'm meaning to say to you right now, I'm going to start with this quote from the book Reality Transurfing. And it's a little cool little quote that's hinting to you your infinite nature. Because once you know more and more your infinite self, once you recognize the source of where all of this is coming from, then that confidence within you, that knowingness, that certainty that I will achieve my goal, that it is already happening on a day-by-day level, is going to start coming. And you're going to start embodying that true energy naturally. So let's talk about this mindset shift. I'm going to quickly read you this and explain. So Vadim is hinting to your infinite nature. He says, on this side, there is an abundance of everything, and there is no competition. The goods are not physically present, but the great thing is you can choose anything on it. You can choose anything as if it were from a catalog and then place an order. Sooner or later, the order will be fulfilled, and you will not even have to pay for it. And I thought that was such a cool little way and a simple little way to put it. Anything that you, like a desire that you have has come from nowhere, right? By the way, you didn't choose this desire. It just occurred to you. And now when it came into your awareness, it's like, okay, now I want it. This desire has come from somewhere. And the fulfillment of that desire is also going to come from that same place if you let it. If you rest in the acknowledgement of your infinite potential and allow the process to unfold, just moving forward daily, just taking daily steps in the direction of your goal. So the first mindset shift you need to make, right, the one that I'm suggesting, is that recognize that you are choosing from infinity. Just contemplate the idea of infinity. Right? Because we say infinity all the time, but we don't actually contemplate for a second the idea of infinity. No limitation at all. Right? And that is what you're choosing from. That is your infinite potential through which the current reality that you're living is also being derived from. And just like this current reality that you're living in came from there, just like that, your desired reality also has the equal potential to also be manifest in your physical. So recognizing that, rest. This takes us to step number 2. The second mindset shift you need to make is always remain calm and peaceful. This quite literally is the most important aspect of acting as if. I know we get really caught up in, I have to act abundant, or I have to act like I have a lot of money, or I have a lot of love. Actually, if you had all those things, right, how would you be feeling? You would be calm. You'd be at peace. You wouldn't necessarily be like all adrenaline up all the time. You would simply be calm and you'd be peaceful. Because see, that's your natural state of being connected and aligned to what you actually are, to the truth of your being. And so if you embody that state of calm and peace throughout the journey, not only will you end up manifesting your goal, but the journey will be reflecting back to you your calm and peace. Right? So all the obstacles that the mind is always creating through resistance and friction, dissolved. Right? The unnecessary friction that your mind, the complexity that it creates on your journey, also dissolves. So quite literally, the most important and the most integral piece of acting as if is all about simply remaining calm and peaceful, no matter what is coming up. Simply being in your joy, being in your peace. And think about it this way. If you truly are embodying the perspective of the one that knows, right, that they are choosing from infinity, if you rest in that recognition, how can you not be peaceful? How can you not be calm? If you truly know that, okay, if this is a reality for me, this is happening moment by moment, how can you not be calm? Right? So rest that psychological mind that's constantly trying to figure out or come up with solutions. Just put it to rest, disengage, and be here. Be now. Be what you are. Be peaceful. So this will automatically take us to the third mindset shift that will be facilitated by remaining calm, which is looking at your current present moment as a manifestation, as a piece of the manifestation of your end goal. Right? This entire journey, the beautiful aspect of it is that it unfolds little by little by little, right? Even like the current life I'm living today, obviously my past self would have loved, I just want it all at once. But the only reason I appreciate what I have created today, I appreciate the growth and everything, only because of the unfoldment of it, the day by day process where even these big changes weren't really happening on the surface in regards to my business, my health, my relationships, everything that was unfolding, it was happening underneath the surface of my perception, to even where it's like sometimes you go like, are changes even happening? However, if you just stay consistent, you look back and you're living a whole different life. So you have to understand that the goal is already unfolding. Have the wisdom to recognize that and look at your current circumstances, no matter where you may find yourself in your journey, and have some appreciation, because this too is a piece of the whole manifestation puzzle. It is equally as significant. What you are currently experiencing, it is equally as significant as your end destination, whatever you're projecting that to be. So knowing that and actually acknowledging that, something inside you kind of like lights up. Something inside you eases up a little bit, rests, relaxes. Therefore, it feeds into that calmness. But see, you need the calmness in order to actually notice this perspective. Otherwise, you always just remain hung up in the end goal. So don't fall for that. Like right now, look around you. However bad it may seem, it is an aspect of your journey. It is equally as significant as whatever you are imagining your end goal to be. So appreciate that. Now, lastly, the fourth and last mindset shift that you need to make is consider every single event that is unfolding as a stepping stone to your destination, to your desire. And so this is where you're going to have to make it fun, right? Because so many times on this process, certain things are going to be happening. Maybe sometimes you're not going to be making progress at all. You're going to feel like you're not making progress. Certain times you're actually going to come across an event where you feel like now you're 10 steps even further, where you feel like you failed, or something can't be recovered. You're going to have these sorts of catastrophes and unplanned events that occur on the journey. Hands down, no way that you will go around that. Now, instead of losing your balance in those events, you have to have this awareness to step back and be like, this too is just a step in the right direction. It currently, from my current perspective, it seems like I am not making progress, or now this is a setback, but that's not true. That's only from my limited perspective. In the ultimate truth, from a wider perspective, if I was to see the entire journey, I would see how this is also so significant. This is either teaching me something, or it's somehow leading to the unfoldment of something that I cannot even fathom yet. So knowing that, you have to have fun with it, right? You have to give it your own meaning. You have to consider every single event that unfolds as a stepping stone in the right direction. Those are the 4 mindset shifts that you need to make in order to embody the energy of your desire, okay? This is true acting as if. Half of the work is mental, and now we're going to get into the 3 action steps. By the way, at the end of this video, if you want all of these steps, right, the mindset shifts and the 3 action steps listed down on a real quick checklist, you can simply join my Facebook group. I'm posting my checklist over there from this video. I'll link it down below. Simply click on it, join the group, and you can download that checklist. But now let's get into the 3 action steps that you need to be taking every single day to act as if the right way. Number 1, as you know, my favorite, meditation. If you watch this channel, you know how much I emphasize meditation. The reason for that is you will not be able to carry out the first 4 mindset shifts that we just mentioned if you don't meditate every single day, if you lack the proper awareness to actually practice in those moments when things are actually happening. So you're going to have to meditate twice per day for 15 minutes at least, okay? If you're a real beginner, I would say at least implement it once per day. However, I recommend twice per day, once in the morning, once in the evening for 15 minutes each. And the type of meditation I teach is simple, total disengagement from everything. Not a guided meditation, not some sort of visualization, no, total disengagement. And if you want to learn what type of meditation I'm talking about and how to actually deepen your meditation quickly, you can feel free to watch my meditation playlist in which I walk you through these entire steps, right? From beginning to actually going real deep. So again, the first step, the action step that you have to be taking every single day is meditating twice per day for 15 minutes each, once if you're a beginner. Action step number 2, visualize your goal 2 to 5 minutes every single day, right? You can break it down into different spurts throughout the day where you just quickly imagine yourself, right, throughout the day, whatever you may be doing, you just imagine yourself living the life already that you want to live, right? You're already living it. You're already in where you already find yourself being the person you want to be, living the life you want to live, having what you want to have already. From that perspective, view your life and simply activate that visualization. This will harmonize your energy to your desired self. This will kind of give you a taste of what that life looks like. It will give you a better overview of what you're actually desiring. It will connect you with that reality. And it will open your mind up more and more to the possibility that that's actually real and possible for you. Otherwise, if that vision is vague, it will always remain just like a wish or a want. We want to take it from a want and turn it into a choice, that this is what I'm choosing. And I'm giving the universe or whatever, life, this signal that this is what I want. I'm making the order, and now it's going to become fulfilled. So a quick little tweak that I'll give you though for visualization is don't do it as a means to an end. Simply visualize for the fun of it, for the sake of it, for the sake of visualizing. Visualize simply to experience right here and now, because this is your power, experiencing what it would be like if you were already living that desired life. Because this is your power, use it and only do it for that, because that is when it's most effective, when you release all your attachments to it. Because the way most people visualize is like, okay, I'm visualizing here for 5 minutes, and then where is it? Where's my stuff, right? The next day they're looking for results. So there's too much attachment, there's too much desire and importance attached to all the visualization, and they do it as a chore. They like force themselves to do it. Don't do that. You have to do it simply for fun. Now, lastly, the third action step is take daily consistent action towards your goal. For example, if you want to have your own photography business, right? Take photos every single day, right? Build your portfolio. Take action towards building that business, right? Action doesn't have to be strenuous, hard work, right? It's just simply enjoying the unfoldment of your goal. It's enjoying the building up of whatever you're creating. So don't look at it as like, oh, but I've heard here that you shouldn't be taking action or that you don't need to take action. Here's the thing. Whatever your desire is, whatever your passion is, whatever you're trying to create, it's going to come through you. It's not just going to happen. It's going to come through you. So allow that process to take place and facilitate it by taking daily action. And if you're taking daily action towards your goal, it's something that you enjoy. It's something that you truly love doing every single day, right? So don't think of it as like work. It's simply taking action towards your goal. For example, I'm making this video right now. I enjoy doing this. And this is me taking action on my goal. So just like that, like if you have a photography business, that's your goal. You're going to enjoy taking photos. You're going to enjoy going to events and taking photos. That's your action. Or building the business, or trying to improve the business, taking courses or whatever to improve your own skills. That's all action. So take consistent daily action, because this allows you to unfold the goal through you, which builds more confidence and flow, right? And this continues to keep the manifestation going day by day, moment by moment. It unfolds it even faster. So that, my friend, is how to truly act as if. Those were the 4 main mindset shifts you need to make, and the 3 daily action steps that you need to be just continuing to flow every single day. If you want that checklist, right, with all of these things written down, join my Facebook group and just simply download it right then and there. And lastly, if you want me to personally help guide you through this process of creation, right, of shifting to higher consciousness and creating a life of peace, joy, and freedom, then apply for my accelerated reality program down below. I'm doing free consults right now. Let's have a chat and see if this program is right for you and see what we can help you achieve. The consultations are for serious inquiries only. Please only apply if you're truly serious about this process, okay? But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video and gained a lot of value from it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.